To a settlement build. This is only part 1, which I forgot to actually do it, so I'm going to have to edit this as well. To Vault 81. This is a DLC called the Vault Tech DLC. It's only $5, or in pounds, I don't know. Go look for it yourself. Now, you have to kill tons of things, and you can also expand, as it's counting DLCs, the biggest space in all of DLC history of buildable places in Fallout 4. Now this is a really unique one because you get to make your own vault and do whatever sick and disgusting things you want in the safety of your own vault. However, things can grade you, remember, because this is a settlement, so it's its own thing. This took me a extremely long time, I actually lost count, and it's really annoying for me to do all this, because I constantly have to rearrange things, and things don't like to snap. Because a lot of the hallways will not snap. I don't know why, and a lot of the stuff in the beginning of, before you get to down there, you have to, nothing in this area, like these walls, can be destroyed, which is really a hassle to me, to be honest. Now, as you head through the vault door, you'll notice that there's a security guy. I like him with his captain's hat, and so he stays. There's also a stupid turn because I don't like him. I want them all to die.
Huh?
There's also a USO terminal, and the vault doors. There's also a Vault Tech population system, and 2 generators, because I didn't know what else to put. There's also a neon sign, 088, welcome, and a laser musket thing, a heavy one, I believe. There's also a strobe light for seizures. Yeah. There's also a few things here for your thing stand, because we don't want you to look disgusting, so we make you dress up. There's also a little barbershop in case you look ugly and we do not scruffy people. That's not okay. I also didn't know how to move these boxes as you can. And they constantly resupply, so that's why you can't move them. They always resupply. There's also a power armor helmet and a vault girl. And there's a vault boy over there. Going down here, this was filled with water, I believe, or something stupid, and I cleared it all out. This was going to be workout room, but I ended up moving it because it just annoyed me, because nothing would connect nicely. I ended up just making it for storage, and I half did it, and I didn't care too much. Now, for some reason, this thing does not want to stay on all the time, and it really annoys me. There's even a little thing for crippled people.
Anybody need help with anything?
I will kill you right now and make you crippled. Going down here, we have to get screened for radiation. Now here's the Vault Tech workshop. It looks really stupid and ugly, and I hate it. Moving on. Going down this way, there's a gigantic generator. Cause science. There's also another Vault Tech population system, and a surgery chair. Cause why not? There's also a part of a power armor, which I forgot I left there, but I like it anyway, so I'm keeping it. Makes it look like they actually work for something. There's also a random trash can sound, too. There's also a random recruitment beacon as well, which I don't know why exists. It in fact annoys me that it exists. Alright, if we go through this way, and we go through the other way, we get screened again. This time there's windows. Going to the right of the end of the hallway will lead you to the Overseer/Security. I don't know why I named that, but I'm stupid.
Push Clem to the limit.
There's a bunch of random things here, and it's really stupid stuff. It's pretty simple in a Fat Man crate. I added the desk because I couldn't get rid of it, and I really like the security term. I ended up moving the Overseer's desk to here because it was in the middle, right behind the pit boards. There's also an XO1 Vault Tech suit, which I can't get into because the game will not allow me. It's kind of broken. I just fall through the floor. They lead the exact same way, by the way. And if you go through here, this is where things start to get complicated. Because it's the area that can now build walls and everything for the Vault Tech thing. I was really glad to, and I could also delete walls. But inside here I could not, which was really annoying to me. So I ended up just having an instant rug and all this. I couldn't really think of nothing, so it's just this big empty room, and I over-exaggerate a lot. There's some pre-war porta diners and all that, just to annoy you. They don't even work. I couldn't imagine. There's a lot of pre-war things and Vault Tech stuff, which I really did enjoy about this DLC. And the fact that you get your very own vault, which you can do whatever you want in, and kill anybody, because it's legal. At least it was. There's also a TV for some reason, which doesn't want to work nicely, but I like it.
Why blue? I mean, would a yellow jumpsuit really be that bad?
Yes, it would, you disgusting creep.
Hi, how are you?
I also put a few tables down, and then I get annoyed. There's 2 lanes, and for some reason this institute counter wants to do this, and there's no other variant of it, just a single one. So I'm annoyed half to death, and I really want to tear my own tongue off, but it works. There's also a sink and a Nuka-Cola thing. I never use this Nuka-Cola thing, so it's really weird to me. Never used it. There's also tons of shelves for food, and then another checkpoint thing. There's also these, which actually snap together really nicely, which these 2 things snap together nicely, which I like. And putting this and this really annoys because it sticks out, and it's not a pre-war one, but hey, it's an NPC interaction one. There's also a milk one, and a pre-war cooking stove, and a chemistry drink. And there's also an espresso machine. Pre-war as well. Pre-war bottled water. Pre-war everything.
Yes?
I don't know why I didn't make everything pre-war, but I'm stupid. Here we have all the traders, and I really like it. Somewhere there's a robot.
Huh?
I didn't add anything else down there, I didn't really think that much. But hey, I don't care. I actually double up on the walls, and they don't really want to work nicely. They also don't snap from other things. So this is why it's like this, and I cannot fix it. I don't know how to fix it, and there is no way to fix it unless I want to show everything I made. And that's not happening. Here we have a little place, and there's also a disgusting looking safe, which is rusted. A T60 Vault-Tec power armor, and all the bobbleheads, because it's Vault-Tec. I don't know why this is not in pre-war. There's also another terminal. Doesn't really do much.
Never thought I'd be an honest-to-goodness vault dweller.
We have another thing, and a Institute trash can. Over here, there's a power armor helmet, and a pretty good looking thing. There's also a plant, because plant. Getting over here, this is an empty hallway, which I don't really know what to do with. And also, the things like the snap to the wall. I somehow managed to do that. There's also a residential area. I couldn't find a nursery, even though they have a nursery one in the Vault-Tec mobile game, the Vault thing, where you can make your own vault, and it's kind of like Clash Clans, but Vault. So they can't get sued. They just call it Vault thing. I couldn't find anything for a nursery, even though there's a nursery in the game. And this really annoys me because it gives me all these nursery type walls, but there is no nursery sign. So I really want to chew my own foot off for that. Also, a lot of the lights, for some reason, I put way too many, and they don't always work at once. So I have to constantly re-snap them. There's a changing table and all this stuff. There's also another pre-war trash can because I like them. There's all this stupid stuff, and then there's fork rooms. That's all I cared, really, because this room annoyed me way too much. And a tricycle, a Giddy Up Buttercup, a horse, and I couldn't find anything in pre-war for some reason. And I actually did find pre-war ones. They just wouldn't snap to the floor. They wouldn't want to be placed. I found a clinic, but I ended up running out of room, and then I fixed it somehow.
Some people complain, but not me. Just happy to be here.
There's a power cycle and all that, and then that's pretty much it. I haven't completed this room, so it's why it's like this. That's why the door is closed and Clem is kept inside. Because Clem is a disgusting human being. Now also going through here, you can go up to the top, and this floor you have to kind of jump over. There's also a bell, and this looks really ugly, and this room has nothing really in particular for it. Going up here, there's no light because I didn't wire them up, because I'm an idiot. I also didn't do much other stuff, so... There's also a random red light here, which I can't figure out. Now here's your robot workbench from the Assaultron DLC. Make your very own robots, and even upgrade Codsworth. Now if you may have noticed Jingles downstairs, he is the other competitor, because of the Wasteland Workshop DLC. You can capture creatures inside of traps, make them friendly, and even make them fight to death with each other, and along with settlers if you sign into these platforms. Red teams and blue teams only exist, and they'll be hostile only to red teams and blue teams when assigned. This is Macy. Say hello.
Factory default mode recognized.
I was going to put the power armor, but they weren't too bright and couldn't get inside the power armor. They're stupid. Going here, it's pretty much the exact same thing as over there, and I really liked it. I really want to do a spectator area, but I realized I reached the limit, and I also reached the buildable limit as well. However, it did reset. There's also a pre-war couch and some creepy looking things. I want everything to look the same, as it looks pretty neat. Going up here, they look exactly the same in both the buses. it's exactly the same setup. Nothing really wanted to work nicely when making it up here, so it just kind of exists. I was just going to have an area to where I can view all the disgusting wires that are up on this disgusting area, and this is all it. I ended up clipping them through the walls, the fluorescent lights on the ceiling, and they worked out to my favor. There's also random steps because I kept them falling down every time I tried to wire things. This took me an extremely long time, and I really don't want to rip my own tongue out. I said a lot, and I was extremely close to doing it this time. If you hear, there's another robot workbench for my own personal use, and there's also the extended areas. I haven't gotten to them, but this is only part 1. If there be farming, there's also a water place somewhere, which have tons of water stuff. That's work with the poison in. There's not a bell, no scavenging station, and tons of water things. There's water. There's tons of plants because I forgot to turn off the thing, and now I don't know how to get rid of them. And they keep on coming back.
Yes?
Huh?
There's also tons of generators as well, and that's basically it. There was a cryopod which I found from Vault 111, but I can't find it again, and I needed space to build more walls. Which is something I did not know, and I felt really stupid about. Over here, I decided to do this because you're gonna go outside anyway, and look. And I also did this neat little platform, which I did like. I am dying. Help. This took me an extremely long time, and it has really annoyed me a lot. So please like the video, it really helped out a lot. And force me not to end up killing my tongue and ripping it out into a million shards of tongue pieces. Because I like my tongue.